All right, guys. So let's go over some division vocabulary. We have dividend, which is the number to be divided. We have divisor, the number which divides the other number. And we have the quotient, the answer from a division problem, and remainder, the amount left over after dividing. All right. So today, let's go ahead and look at your monkey nose. Look at your monkey nose. Yeah, we have some monkey notes and we have a mnemonic. Dangerous monkeys swipe bananas. Dangerous monkeys swipe bananas. And this is to help us to remember our order, our steps for long division. Dangerous for divide, monkeys for multiply, swipe for subtract, and bananas for bring down. Then guys, we just repeat the process, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys a couple cool little tips and tricks that's going to help you with your long division. So I want you to pull out the textbook page I gave you as you entered the door today. Pull that out. Make sure your name, date, class, period is at the top. Name, date, class, period. And we are going to do a couple of these together, okay? So let's start with an easy one. So what I like to do on the top of my page somewhere, I like to put my dangerous monkey swipe bananas, yes? And I kind of use this like a checklist as I'm going through my problem. All right, so let's start with number one, 736 divided by 8. 736 divided by 8. So my first step is to divide, right? That's where the danger is. So I'm going to look at this first number, and that's a 7. Can I pull a group of 8 out of a 7? No, so let's look at this. How about 73? Can I pull some groups of 8 out of 73? Yeah, I can. I can pull quite a bit of some 8s out of 73, right? So this is where we're dividing. 73 divided by 8. So how many 8s, without going over, will go into 73? Yes. 9. Very good. So I want you guys to write 9 up there. Over the 3, write your 9. Very good. So I want you guys to, I like to put a little check mark. So I'm done dividing. Now our next step is M for monkey. So that's the multiplication. So I'm going to take my divisor of 8. 8 times that 9 gives me what, guys? 72. 72. Very good. So I'm going to put my 72 there. So I am done with multiplication. What's the next step? Subtract. Very good. So this is where I am subtracting that 72 from the 73. So 73 minus 72 is what, guys? Just tell me. 1. 1. Very good. So I'm just going to put my 1 there. So I'm done with subtraction. Next is bring down. So I have this next number here of 6. So I'm going to bring down my 6. So what number are we working with now? 16. So we are done with bringing down. So guys, this is like a cycle. We are going back to division, okay? We start the process all over. So now we are looking at dividing again. 16 divided by 8 is what? 2. Very good. So I'm going to put my 2 up here. So I am done with division. Next, I have multiplication. 8 times 2 is what? 16. 16. Very good. So I've done my multiplication. Next is subtraction. 16 minus 16 is what, guys? 0. So I'm done with my subtraction. Do I have any other numbers to bring down? No. No. So I am done. So what's my quotient, guys? Just tell me.
92 remainder 0.
Yeah, so we don't even need to say the remainder 0. We can just say our answer is 92. You guys see that?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so can I do a harder one with you guys?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, so listen, guys, we are going to do one that's going to use a strategy. Remember, I said I was going to show you like a little tip or trick. It's going to use a strategy called the toolbox method. Say the toolbox. The toolbox. Okay, so I'm going to clear this. Everybody have this one?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to clear that one so that I can slide this over and give some attention to number 4. Look at that. Yeah, 3,511 divided by 37. All right, so, but I'm going to show you guys how to work this one. Now, listen, you may need, if you have some room on the side of your paper and you can make it happen, great. But if not, you can use the back of your success starter as your scrap paper today. Okay, so let's go ahead and work our toolbox. So I don't know about you, but I've never seen a multiplication chart that had the 37s on it. Have you? Have anybody in here saw a multiplication chart that went up to 37? No, me neither. They usually go up to 12. They usually go up to 12, right? And in your agenda, they did something cool this year. They went up to 20. So, but we still need to know the 37, okay, for this problem. So the toolbox method is where we write out our multiples ahead of time so that we don't have to try to figure it out in the middle of doing the problem. And I see some confused looks on your faces. It's okay. I'm going to walk you through this, okay? So I'm going to make a toolbox for 37. All right, so this means I'm writing out my multiples. So 37 times 1, 37 times 2, 37 times 3, times 4, times 5. You guys should be writing this, following along with me because you're going to need it. Oops. Times 8. And 37 times 10 is easy. That's 370. All right, so let's start up here at the top. We're going to have to do some repeat addition, okay? So we're just going to keep going and going and going, adding on, all right? So 37 times 1 is what, guys? 37, easy peasy. All right, 37, and let's add another 37 to it. What do I get? Don't guess. Use your paper to do the math. Yes, just tell me. 74, very good, 74. Now let's add another 37 to that. $111, very good. Now let's add another 37 to that. Very good, 148. Now let's add another 37 to that. $37 plus 148, what do we get? $185, very good. All right, 185 plus another 37. Some of you are doing a good job keeping up with these on your scratch paper. So 185 plus 37. 222, very good. All right, so 222 plus 37. Very good, 259. 259 plus 37. Close. 296, very good. All right, and 296 plus 37. We're already past 296, so plus another 37. 333. We're not guessing, guys. We're doing the math on your paper. All right. So good job, guys. It takes a lot of work, right? But this is work you would have to do regardless. But because we did this ahead of time, we can now just refer back to it while we're doing our math for this problem. And we don't have to then sit there and do that. Okay? So the toolbox method is giving us an opportunity to do this before we get started. So now let's go ahead and work on this problem. So I'm going to put my dangerous monkey swipe bananas there so that I can check it off as I go. Let's look at the first number, 37. Can I get a 37 out of that 3? Nope. How about a 37 out of 35? Nope. How about a 37 out of 351?
Yes.
Yes, I can get some 37s out of 351. How many? Remember, we have this toolbox. How many without going over? Yes. 333. So how many times is that? 9. Very good. So over that 351, I'm going to put my 9 there. So I am done with division. 351 divided by 37 gives me that 9. Now it's time for multiplication. 37 times 9 is what? 333. We already have it written down, don't we? Yeah, so we put our 333. So now we're done with multiplication. This is where you're going to have to do some math work, guys. Get ready on your scratch paper. So 351 minus 333 on your scratch paper. 351 minus 333. Yep. 18. Very good. So we have our 18. So we are done with subtracting. And next we have to bring down, and we just have this one number left. So we're going to bring down our 1. So now what number are we dealing with? 181. Very good. So now we are back to, we're done with bringing down. Now we're back to the division. So how many 37s can I get out of that 181? Just tell me, guys. How many 37s? 4 of them. Very good. So I can get 4 of my 37s up there. You guys see that? So I'm done with my division. Now it's time to multiply. 37 times 4 is how much? 148. You guys are seeing how that toolbox is helping, right? So now I have to subtract, and go ahead and do this on your paper real quick. 181 minus 148. 181 minus 148. Don't forget about your regrouping, guys. You can tell me.
47, 33.
33. All right. So we have 33. So do we have any other numbers? We've done our subtraction again. Do we have any other numbers to bring down? No. So we are done. So that means our quotient is 94 with a remainder of 33. And you may be saying, DJ Tay, 33 is a big old remainder, right? But can I get 37 out of that 33? No. So there's not enough to get another one. So 33 is all that's left.
To add another number there.
Yeah, we're all good. All right. So this is how we use a toolbox when we have these big numbers here. all right? Multiple digits in our divisor. This is how we can approach it to help us solve these long division problems. So now I want you guys to take some time and work on your independent practice. Work on your independent practice. That is at the back of your guided practice. And I'm going to come around and see how you guys are doing.